In this episode of Talking About Orcs, we're going to be going over the top 5 things that still need fixing. So now that Saga of the Beast is hit, and we're able to look at what they've done to improve the orc army, there's still some things that are, I would consider, subpar or downright useless. And I'm not talking about things that are borderline, that are just okay or fun to play. Dreadnoughts are a perfect example of something that's fun to play and even got a decent boost in Saga of the Beast. But they're not top tier competitive. Unlike, let's say, Megatrack Scrapjets or the Jump or something like that. So we're going to just go over 5 things here that are just no one plays because they're just not any good at all. And number 5, which may not be on this, may or may not need to be on this list, and this is still very particular to my personal opinion, and that is War Bikers. War Bikers got a halfway decent boost in Saga of the Beast and Villages Defiant. You can play them in the Cult of Speed, get that third in Evil Sons to move 32 inches a turn. But within Saga of the Beast, they got the Squig High Tires, and they also got the Full Speed Lads to give them the extra strength on the turn they charge. However, they're still too expensive, they're still too fragile, and they're still just, even with that Full Speed Lads, they're still just a little bit too weak in close combat. The Full Speed Lads, I think, works better on not bikers. But what do they need to be fixed? They need a price drop, and they need to have some sort of exhaust cloud rule inherent to them instead of having to use a stratagem on them. And they need to go back down to 18 points. Pure and simple. 18 points and some sort of exhaust cloud rule that makes them just -1 to hit at all times. That would probably make War Bikers playable again. So let's go on to number 4. Number 4 will be Runt Herds. Runt Herds are absolutely useless. They're just, I guess they're just in the codex because there's a model for them, but for the most part, they have no purpose and they do nothing. So how do you fix Runt Herds? Well, that's easy. This is an easy one to fix. Make it so that when they're nearby a grot unit, that grot unit benefits from clan cultures. That would give you a reason to take, even if you have to do a price increase along with it, I would be fine. But that's it. Make a Runt Herd so that when a Runt Herd is within 3 inches of a grot unit, maybe excluding mech guns if you want to, that unit benefits from clan culture. Pure and simple, very easy to do. And number 3, now getting into the really bad stuff here, and that is the Artvoice stratagem. This is just so bad, it's sad. In the previous editions, I took Artvoice all the time. I always thought every armor was worth the 4 points. And, I would take 90 Artvoice over 150 regular boys every single time, and I absolutely loved it, especially with the high volume of low AP shooting that was out there. But so basically, Artvoice needs to be 1 command point and a 4-up armor save, or just go back to the old format where it was 4 extra points to get that 4-up armor save per boy. Or actually 3 extra points in this case because they went from 6 to 7. But 10 points per orc boy to give them a 4-up armor save. Yeah, but as it's written, Artvoice, there's absolutely no reason to take this ever. Number 2, Mechboy Workshop. So the Mechboy Workshop, I was hoping would be fixed in Saga of the Beast, but no, what they did was they gave you 80 points to save a command point. I don't think that's worth it. It might be worth it to some people, but the Mechboy Workshop is still 80 points of complete suck. And just like I went through over my Mechboy Workshop video, what you need to do to fix this is very simple. Make it so you can use its ability the turn you give them the custom job. That's it. 80 points, keep it at 80 points, but make it so that if you use the ability on a model, it can shoot that turn with its full number of shots. That would make it worth 80 points. And by the time you're boosting up something that has a variable number of shots, that's a big investment. It really is. And it's worth it. I think it's worth 80 points. That 80 points is a significant investment, and I think it's worth it. So yeah, Mechboy Workshop still needs to be fixed. I was hoping they would do something with it in Saga of the Beast. If they'd made it 20 points and given you a free custom job from Saga of the Beast, that would be awesome. That would be worth taking. But they left it at 80 points. You get one free custom job. Or if they, for 80 points, give you like 2 or 3 custom jobs if you take that for free. Something besides just, yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Saga of the Beast did nothing to make it less horrible. And number one should probably go without saying. I don't think this needs any introduction. Number one is easily, by a long shot, the Stompa. If you want a full rant on the Stompa, and it is a 15-minute rant, go back and watch my Stompa video. But it's still way overpriced, still way too fragile, still has a stupid wound damage table, and it's still just absolutely horrible. And the 50-point drop in chapter approved did nothing to fix that. So that is my top 5 things that still need fixing in the orc army. And after chapter approved, after Saga of the Beast did a lot. There's no doubt about that. Did a lot for a lot of things, but they didn't do enough for these 5 units. Let me know if you think something else should be on this list, but these are my 5, and thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching this episode of Talking About Orcs. Please subscribe and hit the bell button for notifications for new Talking About Orcs videos every Wednesday, new battle reports every Friday, and hobby videos whenever I can. Thanks for watching.